Cora?
Oh, okay. Yes. I didn't expect us to do more than one story.
I mean, we'll go another round.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna bring a downer so that hopefully other people can bring happiness and joy to our lives once again. Cartoon Network has unfortunately shut down their website. We officially no longer have CartoonNetwork.com. It now reroutes to Mac's website. This is the message that you get when you go to the website now. I'm upset. I grew up in the 90s. I grew up with internet, and one of the websites that I went to all the time to play like the online games and stuff after school was CartoonNetwork.com. Played a lot of really weird games on there because not all of them were tie-ins to their shows, but I did absolutely play the crap out of the Gundam game so much. But it does bring about the question of like spaces for kids online. They're starting to become fewer and far between, especially with this, because they may not have had as many games anymore on the website, but they did have episodes of different shows that you could watch, or that the kids could watch just for free on the platform. It may not have been the whole series, but it had like the first few episodes of a bunch of different Cartoon Network shows. Well, it's not there anymore. You have to buy anything now regarding Cartoon Network. They're also going to be getting rid of Boomerang, the channel, next month. And again, anything related to Boomerang will reroute to Max.
That is... Like, I had to go to CartoonNetwork.com just to confirm that one. Like, she's lying to me. No.
Yeah. That's a mess. It's messed up that you don't own stuff, and they're trying to be like, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. We try to go legit with you, especially in like anime, nerd, children's spaces. We try to go legit and pay for your services and stuff. You can't just take it away forever.
Surprisingly, AdultSwim.com is still going.
Yeah, so. AdultSwim.com, specifically Adult Swim in general, even though it is under the Cartoon Network umbrella, is its own thing. And I think Cartoon Network has understood that we should just let it be its own thing. They've always done that. Like, they have their own studio in Atlanta instead of with the normal studio for Cartoon Network. They follow their own rules when it comes to what they show on the block for Adult Swim, which is we show whatever we want to show, including indie works or things like that.
That is true, but I do think it's important to remember if your stuff is owned only through subscription, you don't really own it.
It's just depressing.
Take whatever,
That's the reason why I have 4K media.
Yeah.
And I swear by I've been collecting it for quite some time, and because I know they can just do whatever they want.
Yeah. There is a reason that currently my home just looks very packed. And we have several shelves now for all the DVDs that we buy, DVDs and Blu-rays, because, no, I'm not going to trust that Crunchyroll is going to keep that series I really like forever. That series is from the 80s. They will get rid of it eventually and replace it with another isekai that we didn't need.
Magic School Bus.
Yeah, if there was ever a time to make sure your physical media is intact and here in your hand.
Yeah. It's the era of streaming. But also, again, CartoonNetwork.com, Nickelodeon.com, those were third spaces for kids. It was a place that kids could safely go to after school and enjoy themselves. Kids don't really have that much anymore. Like, physically, we definitely do not have those spaces for kids. Yeah. We're very fortunate in the Richardson area and in the Dallas area in general. We have those arcades. We do have comic book stores still. We have other places they can go. But we don't have... It's not the same anymore.
Right.
And it's not like that everywhere. And online was a third space for a lot of kids. It was for me. Probably a bad choice, because one of those was DeviantArt, but we won't get into that one.
Safer a lot of the time.
Left turn is right.
Yeah.
We'll just leave that there. But, like, just remember to give your kids places to go.
This is just, damn.
That's it.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of state of the world now is getting rid of the things that we love. That's why we sit here and talk about the things that we look, because it gives it life.
And
Right?
we take action too. We're carving our own spaces and new things and new frontiers. That's what we're all about.
I really think that's what most people should be doing, but unfortunately, I think people don't pay attention to the signs.
Yeah.
When they're coming, and we just assume they're going to be around until they're not, because you got other people controlling those spaces. So, like, getting your DVD collection and having that, you're archiving. Because one day somebody's gonna want to see that. Maybe you'll rip it and upload it somewhere. Like, what's that one site? The Internet Archive.
Yeah.
I think
Bless the Internet Archive.
They got everything that has existed, and even before then, I read somewhere, and I can't remember what her name was. This wonderful sister that backed up, or she recorded everything from like the 70s on the VHS
That's
tape.
where they got those Doctor Who episodes that had been lost to time.
She had recorded and had boxes full of all of this media so that it could be recorded and it could be archived. There was a whole reason to do it, because she was like, no one is keeping track of this and they're removing it. But it's such a wonderful thing, because the Internet Archive has a lot of her stuff.
Yeah.
And even like with, we go to a lot of cons and stuff. I've seen an increased interest in physical media, especially like some of the older stuff.
Yep.
One of the shows we enjoy going to, you picked up like a couple of DVDs, like just because, hey, it's the physical version of this thing that I'm kind of having a hard time viewing online, so I'm just going to make sure I got a copy just in case.
We got to burn better off Ted.
All I will say is that 8 terabyte storage is only a couple $100. I have friends that have servers, and also I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yar.
Pirates life for me.
Yar.
I'm just saying yar.
One final note: universal file formats. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep.
But we got to have the physical versions to convert, so we're gonna be like, who's got this? I feel like that's gonna be one day. Who's got a copy of this?
So it's going to be like the
I'm
IRC
sorry,
days.
I'm sorry, we're already living that
pretty
time.
much.
I'm just
Are we
saying,
going back to
Jack
IRC?
Sparrow was a great character. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? I love naps.
But it's truly sad. End of an era.
Seth
Goodbye,
Green
Cartoon
is
Network.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Goodbye, CartoonNetwork.com.
Because it's sitting on the dock of the bay.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Oh, nice. Very nice.